Hey y'all, it's your girl Salute Maroon. Welcome back to my channel. Before we get into this video today, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Okay y'all, so I'm back with another story time today. From the title, you already know what your girl is about to talk about, so let's get into this video. Alright y'all, so this story time takes place back in the day or whatever, like maybe like 5-6 years ago or whatever, y'all. I started a new job, you know what I'm saying? I was on to new and better things. Your girl was trying to get more funyuns, monions, you know what I'm saying? I needed the money, okay, period. So I started this job or whatever, y'all. And when I went to orientation, y'all, first and foremost, when I started orientation, y'all, I ended up seeing my current boyfriend that I have now, y'all. Yeah, y'all, I see people on the internet all day and every day tell you do not date people that you work with. Trust me, I understand, you know what I'm saying? I never dated nobody I worked with until, you know, recent. But when I started this job or whatever, I ended up seeing him, you know what I'm saying? Because that was a time when I was like kind of getting over Jody, you know what I'm saying? Me and this nigga wasn't together anymore. For the most part, we wasn't together anymore. And it wasn't like I was talking to my boyfriend at the time, but it was just like we just got back in communication. So it was just weird seeing him because we was just like, damn, like I applied to this job and now I'm seeing him walk through the door. Like, nigga, what? So we made eye contact or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't paid no mind. I'm just like, damn, like, because it was so crazy. I was like, I was just talking to this boy yesterday. I came to orientation and he was right here centered in my face. So after seeing him or whatever, y'all, I ended up meeting this girl. We just gonna call her Princess. So I met Princess or whatever, y'all, and she was cool as fuck, pretty as fuck, like light skin, pretty, like beautiful. So I met her or whatever. Looking at her, you know what I'm saying, people, and when I got to know her, she also, you know, voiced like people would judge her before they, you know, try to talk to her, whatever. I ain't never been the type to judge nobody. I don't care how you look. Whether if you don't look like people means like to be looking good or just to be looking like top notch. I don't care. Like if you got a nice personality, I'm cool. Like if me and you can connect on a whole nother level, looks do not matter. I don't try to be friends with people who aesthetically look good. Like I feel like that's a very weird thing when females try to be friends with females that's pretty, or just because of that fact. Like what if she have a bad attitude? You know what I'm saying? So I don't never base nothing off of how people look, you know what I'm saying? So when I met her, I'm just like, damn, like she cool as fuck. Like me and her was cool, kicking in orientation or whatever. We went through like the whole class of orientation. I think she already had worked there before. She was just coming back type shit. So me and her introduced ourselves to each other or whatever. So me and her was cool. So I'm just like, okay, cool. I like her. Like that might be my new buddy or whatever coming into this new job. So everything was everything, y'all. So when I started working the job or whatever, they had us like throwing boxes basically. Like they had us doing like the work that everybody don't want to do basically. So as I'm doing that job or whatever, as you know, days and weeks going by or whatever, I see this little dude or whatever, and we just gonna call him Confused. But no, he was very much aware. What should we call him? So we just gonna call him Red. So Red was throwing boxes with me or whatever on the lines. Like we would have to throw the boxes to like the people on the line or whatever, and they would put it where it needs to go. So I see him or whatever, like as days going on, like he looking at me, I'm looking at him, and I'm just like, you know, thinking in my head, because around this time, y'all, I still was in a relationship with Jody, you know what I'm saying? But I already knew like I didn't want to be with him anymore. He did not want me to have this job, y'all. He already knew that I was making more money than I ever made before. He already knew your girl was planning an exit plan to get away from him. So he didn't want me to have this job. But at the end of the day, I did not care. I was kind of getting over him. I was just ready to do whatever I wanted to do, y'all, honestly speaking, when I came to that job. So when I see him looking at me, I'm looking at him, he looking at me, I'm just like, well, damn, like he kind of cute. Like definitely my type, y'all. And I'm just saying, like I have a type overall, but not really. Like it just really depends. But the type of nigga that my baby daddy is, I kind of scurry away from, because they don't come with nothing but problems. Like pretty niggas think they look better than you. I don't have time for that. You know what I'm saying? But he wasn't that type. He was like a country dude, but he was, you know, kind of the same aesthetic, like light skin, you know what I'm saying, cute or whatever. He was cool. I liked him because he was funny, you know what I'm saying? So after working with him, you know, overall, like this lady that was training me or whatever, we just gonna call her trainer. She was training me or whatever, and she was like, girl, like, I see Red looking at you, like, do you like him? And I'm just like, yeah, you know, tell him all my business. I'm like, I don't really like him, but I think he cute or whatever. Like, I told her my whole business, y'all, telling her how I got a man at home and he ain't doing me right, and he this, he that, you know what I'm saying? Barely even know this lady, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't really give her the T, but I gave her a little bit of T just to tell her that, you know, I do got to do or whatever. But I do think he cute. Like, he would be somebody that I'm interested in or whatever. Now, mind you, y'all, Princess was doing the same thing I was doing, throwing boxes, y'all. We had to do this before we was able to be on any type of equipment to ride around, you know, the warehouse or the facility or whatever. Like, you had to basically work like a, you know what I'm saying, like a dog in order to be on the floor. So me and her will also work together too or whatever, and there'd be some days she wouldn't be there, so me and Red would just be, you know, kind of making eye contact or whatever. So one specific day, y'all, he came up to me, y'all. I'm cutting boxes, throwing online, cutting boxes, throwing online. He come up to me, he was just like, yeah, like, I've been looking at you or whatever, like, you got like social media? So I'm just like, yeah, like, what's up? Like, he was like, well, I'm gonna write down all my social media, like, you can get in contact with me any type of way you want to, basically. Like, and I'm just like, okay, cool, like, whatever. Mind you, y'all, Trainer already peeped that this boy kind of liked me, because he will always be in my face. Like, every time I would try to be in like the zone where I'm supposed to be at, he's supposed to be somewhere else, he will follow me and be where I'm at, cutting boxes, throwing on the line, and just make little conversations, like quoting like different like old school movies or whatever, and I catch on quick, like, because mostly the stuff that he didn't watch, I didn't seen too. So it's like classic movies that he would like quote, and I catch on and be like, nigga, what? But sometimes I'd be confused, like, what you talking about? He was like, so you don't remember this movie? You know, just like funny shit. Like, I'm the type of person, like, if you can make me laugh, if you got a good conversation, I'm there. You got me. So when he said, like, you know, this, you know, my social media, he writing it down like on one of the little slips, that, because we gotta slap the labels on the boxes or whatever. He found like a label that didn't have like nothing important on it. He started writing his Instagram down, he started writing his IG down or whatever. I think he even wrote his phone number down, everything, y'all. And he was just like, you know, this way you can reach me at or whatever, like, you cute, like, this. I already knew that he was feeling me or whatever. So I'm just like, okay, cool. Like, I'll hit you up type shit or whatever. So I ended up quickly on break saving number or whatever. I'm just like, all right, I'll hit him up later on or whatever. Thinking nothing of it. Mind you, y'all, I'm not telling Princess none of this stuff. Like, me and this girl cool, but at the end of the day, I'm not really telling her every little thing that's going on. Like, me and her talking on the surface level at this point. Like, me and her still building a relationship. So I ain't really thinking nothing of it to really voice to tell her anything. So, y'all, I give it like maybe like 2-3 days past. I hit him up, text him or whatever, like, what you doing? The conversation was kind of dry. So I was just like, you know, whatever. We was like, what you doing? Like, he told me what he was doing. I told him what I was doing, y'all. And I think he sent like a one word. I'm the type of girl, if you send me a one word, and it's to anybody, I'm not texting you back. How am I supposed to text back off of one word? If you say, okay, I'm not texting back. If you say LOL, I'm not texting back. If you send anything that's one word, I'm not texting back.
And
So I never text back. So maybe like a week goes by, y'all, because mind you, y'all, we go to work every so often. So when I go to work, you know what I'm saying, I see, you know, Princess, you know, throwing boxes on the line, but I see her with Red. I'm just like, you know, that's weird. Now, mind you, y'all, me and this girl only knew each other at this point for like a few months. Like, it wasn't nothing like set in stone. Like, me and her wasn't best friends or nothing like that. So it was just like, okay, girl, I see you, but that's my boo. So I thought. So I'm just like, all right, like, cool, whatever. So the next day go by, y'all. He not talking to me no more. Like, it ain't like weird or nothing. He'll still say, hey, how you doing? But it will never be like the little jokes he was doing anymore. It'll never be like him trying to like push up on me, like coming to the area that I'm at to cut boxes and throw them with me. He will always be with Princess. So I'm just like, well, wow, that's weird. Like, whatever. So I'm peeping it, you know what I'm saying? So one day, y'all, I'm just minding my business, cutting boxes, not thinking nothing of it. Because like I said, y'all, around that time, I had a lot going on mentally. So I was just like over everything and everybody, you know what I'm saying? So I wasn't taking stuff too personal. So I'm just cutting boxes, minding my business or whatever, y'all. So Princess comes up to me. She act like, well, she probably was helping me throw these boxes that day or whatever. And she's like, girl, so she was like, you like Red? And I'm like, yeah, I mean, he cool, like he funny, like why? And she was like, girl, cause you gonna have to find a new work boo.
Bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
I said, damn.
Damn, bitch.
Okay, like what you mean? She was like, girl, cause me and him been talking and he kind of cute. Like, and don't you got like a dude at home? So I'm just like, yeah, like I do, but cause at this point, y'all, I didn't kind of put her up on T2, like just not really telling all my business, but I told her majority of it. Like she know my nigga at home ain't a real nigga, like a fuck nigga, like treat me like shit, like garbage, like walk on me like I ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying? So I was just like, wow, like I was kind of taking it back because it's just like, girl, what? Like you see me and this boy talk damn near every day, like you can see that he like me, but since he feeling you, like it was just like so weird out of nowhere, y'all. And then I didn't just understand the fact that if you already work here, like how all these people don't already know you. Like that was my biggest question of them all. Like, but I don't know if Red just started working there and then we just started working there. I don't know. It was just a whole situation because she told me she already worked there before. You know what I'm saying? So I was just so confused on why everybody was just so into just knowing her at that point, but they didn't already know her from the beginning, if that makes sense. So I'm just like, okay, girl, like I played it no mind. I was just like, okay, whatever. Like, so after that, y'all, as days go on, I see them cake baking and making cakes. Like they all in each other's face, like feeling each other. Like, I'm just like, damn, like this girl really took my work boo. But I'm not, think of it at nothing like personally. I'm just like, that is a little weird, but it's just like, how can I feel some type of way when I got a whole nigga at home, you know what I'm saying? Even though we not really even together for real, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just like, that could have been a potential. So I was just like weird. So after a while, y'all, Red hit me up, or I don't know who hit each other first, but I'm just like, I don't feel comfortable even communicating with you on no type of levels, you know what I'm saying? Because at this point, me and this girl talk damn near every day. We got each other number. Like, we was having little functions and shit. Like, we'll meet each other after work. Like, so I felt like she was my friend, you know what I'm saying? So I was just like, that's weird. Like, even though I called dibs first, but I ain't called dibs out loud, she called dibs out loud and took this nigga from me. But it's just like she made it set in stone. So now I know that they dealing with each other. So I made it clear to him, like, I don't feel comfortable talking to you on no type of level like that. Like, that's weird. And he was just like, yeah, but we could talk to each other on the low.
Clock that
Nigga, what? I don't feel
tea.
comfortable talking to you on no low. Like, you chose who you wanted to talk to, and it was Princess. So be with her. Like, and y'all, when I tell you, and this is not to bash anyone of being like a different color from me, because I am a dark-skinned girl, full-blown, wholeheartedly. But when it comes to a light-skinned, pretty woman, you know what I'm saying, and she really like that, a nigga gonna choose her every time. Like, and it is what it is. It don't matter how good you look, you know what I'm saying? And it don't go for every nigga, y'all. This is like a conversation that is crazy in this world, because it's real. The colorism is real, y'all. It's just like, this nigga was all on my top until he finally realized who Princess was and how she was and all this and all that. And that's not to throw no hate or nothing, because like I said, she's beautiful. It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But I already knew what it was. Like, he started like being real vocal with me, like, you know what I'm saying, after that conversation that we had, when I told him I wasn't cool with doing that. Like, that's snake shit, that's weird, you know what I'm saying? So I was just like, nah, like, we just cool. Like, I just say hey and bye, like, to you. So he was like, okay, cool. Like, he ain't never bring it up or whatever. So after that day, y'all, he started calling her his baby mama to me, like, all this and all that, like, just saying little stuff. Like, I would notice that they was chilling together before work, like, chilling together afterwards, she would tell me that they was smashing, doing stuff in the car, like just doing them. So I'm just like, okay, girl, like that's your boo, like period, like the fuck. But it was just like the the principle, y'all, because it's like, damn, like I thought I had a little potential work boo or whatever, even though, you know what I'm saying, I was talking to my current boyfriend at the time, but it wasn't on nothing like that. Like, it was just like me and him just catching up, and I ironically seen him at this job, y'all. Like, I don't know if that was faith or what, but that was a weird situation too. And that's kind of how I first met my boyfriend, even though I already met him in high school or whatever. Like, it was like we literally started talking like the day before I went to my orientation and seen him. And then all this transpired. You know what I'm saying? After the fact. Because I wasn't really trying to even talk to my boyfriend at the time because he was still in a relationship and all this and all that. So I didn't even look at him like that. I just kind of was not even really worried about him for real. And I just kind of came fond to Red because we was working, like literally working together on a day-to-day, you know what I'm saying? And when me and Princess became close and cool or whatever, and she told me straight up, like, girl, I'm about to take your man and you take your boo and he about to be my boo. Like, y'all, when I tell you this girl literally came up to me on no cap, she was like, yeah, you gonna have to find another boo. You like, no cap, y'all. Like, and I was just like, damn, like, she really liked him. But at the end of the day, I respect her for that because there's some people that would play like they your friend and snake you behind your back. She ain't do that. Like, she told me straight up. And around that time, y'all, I was literally stuck between a rock and a hard place. So I already knew I was going to play with that boy anyway. Like, I wasn't going to probably even take him serious for real. Like, I thought he was cute, but at the end of the day, me knowing me, I probably was never going to link him. Nothing. Chill, nothing. I wasn't on nothing. I'm the type of girl, especially back then, y'all. I was the type of girl that I say, act like I'm linking you and you will be ghosted for years. I'm not linking nobody. Like, if you ever got me to link with you, you're a lucky person. Like, dead ass. Like, because I don't link with nobody. I don't chill with nobody. Because, no. Like, I don't have time, y'all. Period. Yeah, y'all. And after that, I just kind of left it where it was, y'all. Like, I would always see him, like, and after a while we ended up being able to get on like equipment so we didn't have to throw boxes anymore. I would see him pull up on her in the aisle or whatever. They would talk, communicate, and I would just like act like I never knew him, like act like it was never a thing, you know, act like it was never a thing. Me and him still follow each other on social media to this day. I don't have his number anymore, don't talk to him at all, you know what I'm saying? I don't have no problem with him. I'm still, you know, cordial with Princess. If I see her, it's always love. She was a good friend, you know what I'm saying? And people probably were like, girl, like, she fake as fuck. But at the end of the day, some people don't tell you what they really own, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like I can respect her, you know what I'm saying? Because she told me, like, hey, girl, I'm about to steal your nigga. Right? You know what I'm saying? Even though he was never my nigga from the beginning, y'all. But yeah, y'all, that's a wrap for this video. How I got my work boo stolen at work, y'all. Don't date nobody you work with, y'all. And I'm very contradicting myself.
You are really dumb. For real.
But yeah, y'all, that's a wrap for this story time today. If y'all like this video, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Support your girl, follow your girl on all social medias. That's at TikTok at Salute Marie and Instagram at Salute Marie. And always make sure your post notification bells is always turned on. So every time I post another video, y'all tune in. Until next time, I'll see y'all later. Peace.